Hi, and welcome to Mr. Stas's accounting class. Today's lesson is section 1-1, the accounting equation. Today is the first video in many videos to come where you will see a demonstration of how to complete each day's assignments. We also have PowerPoints that we watch in class that are a little bit more detailed with definitions and examples that you may also wish to view that are available on my website, which is on the screen now at northbiz.weebly.com. So you can go check those out there. But again, the purpose of the video is just to show a step-by-step demonstration of how to complete today's assignment. Okay, I introduced to you today the accounting equation, which is assets equal liabilities plus owner's equities. As you can see, assets appear on the left side of the equation, while liabilities and owner's equities appear on the right side of the equation. We have to keep in mind at all times, though, that the accounting equation has to be in balance at all times. So whatever we do on the left must equal what happens on the right, and whatever we do on the right must always equal the total amount that's on the left. So both sides must always equal each other. So we'll have to keep that in mind as we go throughout today's assignment. Okay, you were given a paper in class today entitled the 1-1 Work Together. If you do not have that in front of you now, you can go onto my teacher website and view it on there. You can copy it or print it off from home if you'd like. The directions I typed on the top of the page today that you're looking at. However, they also are in the textbook on page 9. And the purpose of work-togethers in accounting class is what we do in class together, just like it sounds. And the assignments that are entitled on your own are ones that you must complete by yourself. And any assignment that I give that's called an application problem, you must also complete those by yourself. But use the work-togethers as an example to complete the on-your-owns and the application problems. Or, better yet, use the video as an example of how to complete the on-your-own problems or the application problems. Alright, so let's get started now. So in the section 1-1, it asks us that for each line, fill in the missing amount to complete the accounting equation. We only have 3 transactions to complete, so it shouldn't take too long. They have given us the accounting equation, assets equal liabilities, and plus owner's equities. I also have the image in the upper right corner of your screen. This is kind of a little shortcut of how to complete an asset, a liability, or owner's equity. It's kind of a little bit like what you would see in an algebra class. So on the first row, the first transaction, we see assets is blank. That is what we are trying to answer. We're trying to find the answer to what assets are. But they do give us on the right side of the equation liabilities and owner's equity. So because both sides must equal each other, all we need to do is add the liabilities and the owner's equities together, which appear on the upper right corner of your screen. So I'm just going to circle that right now. This is the little shortcut that we're going to use. So liabilities, which is $3,000, plus owner's equity, which appears at $8,000. You add those two numbers together, and you get $11,000. And there we go. We continue further on, and we can see that the next transaction down, they do give us the assets. However, the liabilities are missing this time. But they do give us the owner's equity. So again, looking at the upper corner of the screen, in this sense, since we're looking for liabilities, we're going to use this equation right here. We're going to have to subtract, so we're going to take our assets and subtract our owner's equities to get that answer. So our assets on the left side is $10,000. We subtract our owner's equity, which is $6,000. So $10,000 minus $6,000 is $4,000. So $4,000 is going to be our answer. Okay. And then in the third transaction, we have assets and liabilities, but now they left out the owner's equity, so we have to figure out what the owner's equity is. So again, looking at that little shortcut chart on the upper corner of your screen, since we're looking for owner's equity, this time we're going to use that middle shortcut. we're going to find or take our assets and subtract our liabilities to get that answer. So we have assets 63,000 minus the liabilities, which is 35,000. When you subtract those two numbers from each other, you end up with $28,000. And there we go. So that is an example of how to complete the 3 separate transactions. Now use this as an example to complete the on your own, which you must do by yourselves. After that, you are going to further go on to the application problem, which there are numerous examples that you need to complete on your own. This is to give you the practice just so you really get a good feel for the accounting equation. Always remember, assets on the left equal the liabilities and owner's equities on the right. So always make sure that accounting equation is in balance every time you complete the transaction. Okay, well that completes today's demonstration. Tomorrow we'll have another video entitled Section 1-2, so keep a lookout for that. Have a great evening.